Fantastic news, everyone. Dude, I cannot get used to this new face. Pet Simulator X, or Big Games, the owner of Big Games, has now confirmed on Twitter that they're about to release a new Pet Simulator game. Dude, I want to be yelling so loud, but it's like every time Preston, the owner of Pet Simulator, every time Preston announces something, it's always like 1 or 2 a.m. for me because I live in Europe. He lives in America. The time difference is ridiculous, okay? But if I lived in a house, I would be yelling, "Oh my god, yeah!" And some of you might be thinking, wait, I spent so much Robux in this. I'm not ready for a new game. Yes, you are. Now, I'm one of the OG players of this game. I'm one of the OG. I've been playing this since day one. It's been out since 2020? When did this game come out? I'm sorry, 2021. But the pandemic was still going on in 2021, right? This game came out July. At the end of July. First update was on August 8th on my birthday. This game has been out for over 2 years. That's why we also had the 2-year anniversary, which is now gone. Now, they've been doing bi-weekly updates for the past 3 months, I think. And that is obviously because they're working on a new Pet Simulator game, aka Happy Pet game, okay? Now, I've seen a lot of complaints in comments saying, I'm not gonna play this new game, I got so bored of the last, I'm playing Arm Wrestle Simulator. This is a way better game. It's not a better game, let's be honest. You just tired of playing. Guess what? When this new Pet Simulator game comes out, I'm gonna bet my left not that you're all gonna be like, oh my god, it's gonna be a fantastic game. Hopefully not like Pet Simulator 2. I'm gonna show you some amazing leaks here soon, but I'm also going to explain to you why I'm not playing this game anymore. Number one obvious reason: the game doesn't have many players. This game, the original Pet Simulator X. As you can see right here, we're hitting all-time lows. I've never seen this. I've seen it actually below 30k at some point. And this amazing game called Arm Wrestle Simulator, which is such a great game, pun might be intended, is getting these kind of players. A game filled with bugs. I'm not saying it's a poopy game, but compared to PSX, it's not even close, okay? It's not even close. You'll get tired of this game in a few months. Trust me, if not already. But I'm having fun playing this for a bit. You know, that's what that's the content I'm making at the moment. Arm Wrestle Simulator. It's okay. It's not the best. It's a decent game. Now, the reason for all of this is because Roblox has changed their algorithm, and I found this post by Preston. This post is created by Big Games right here. If you scroll up, dude, it keeps scrolling. Just take me to the top. Don't so many comments, dude. Dude, just to the top. Dude, there's so many comments. Oh, it was not even written by Preston? Roblox algorithm changes are killing our game. It's just reading the comments. Here, start from the top. Here it is. From Preston. Dear friends, please come back! For anyone interested, we have since doubled our E2E, very nerdy language right here from Preston, and improved our metrics. Our new users shot up, which is great. We now have top 1%, day 1, day 7, 30 retention, blah 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 blah. Literally all our stats except CVR, I don't know what that means, are high above baseline. Despite this, our impressions fell to a new low yesterday. Their impressions fell, that means what games you can see on your home feed. So a new user that logs into Roblox, or any old user that hasn't played Pet Simulator before, will not even be able to see Pet Simulator. As he says, despite this, our impressions fell to a new low yesterday. This is what a new account sees. And Pet Simulator is nowhere to be found. Obviously, because you only have 30,000 players, dude. When did he make this post? Oh, it keeps scrolling. You can keep going up. It's not the one from him. On desktop, we are 6 categories down. This placement really matters. We are effectively being punished for a genre. On mobile, I scrolled the homepage for a few minutes. I did not see Pet Simulator X at all. I had several people verify this. We were always the 2nd to 3rd game recommended. Now we seem to be shadow banned. Hey Preston, welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, Preston. 12k views. You see, as a YouTuber, it usually correlates to when you're popular with a game, the game slowly dies. Guess what? Your views is also going to die unless you are popular with more than one game, or people actually watch you for who you are, not because of the game you play. So I definitely feel Preston's pain. And then he states here, during a call with a Roblox engineer about these algo changes, the #1 recommended game on our homepage was a Pet Simulator X clone. Oh my god. It was literally our game, stolen with an identical icon. Pet Simulator X wasn't showing at all. Dude, a clone was getting more players with the same icon as the original one. And that's why we have seen all of these leaks. This is not for PSX. You remember this leak channel here? He's been posting a ton of leaks from this new Happy Pet game, or Pet Simulator X 2. We don't know the title of the game yet. It's probably not going to be Happy Pet. Maybe it is. Maybe it is going to be called Happy Pet Game. You can see all these right here. All leaks for the new game. Looks pretty nice if you ask me. These are Treasure Enchant 5, Lucky Enchant, Hoverboard Enchant. You can enchant your hoverboards, dude. Magnet Enchant. We don't even know what Magnet is yet. Something new. They're adding new features to this new game that you have never seen in Pet Simulator X, okay? There's definitely gonna be some reasons to play this new game. See, they even have Walk Speed Enchant, Diamonds Enchant. Bro, here we got some nice leaks. We've seen this before. The new potions. They look so juicy. Very nice gem right here. It's called Pet Charm. I just love the details on this. The artwork on this. I think this has the potential to become the biggest game in Roblox. Potentially. And here we got... I already forgot the name of that Titanic I own. Hubert. Hubert's son is going to be in the game. Here's some script leaks. Now let's find the tweet from Preston. Okay, let's just finish some of the leaks. Now you can see some of the pets look very similar to Pet Simulator X. And obviously I don't care. As long as there are new features in the game, new features coming to this new game, I don't really care that much how the pet looks, okay? Home icon. Very nice. That's the home button. And this leak here is actually for some type of mobile game. This is not for Happy Pet game. But it could look like... Dude, that sounded weird. It almost sounded like it was inside my apartment. The sound effect, crazy. But this is not Happy Pet game. Okay, it's a game from Steam, from Big Games, apparently. Now let's take a look at the tweet from Preston. Yes, we've been working on a new pet. What the heck is going on? How did he get in my server? Yes, we've been working on a new Pet Simulator game for a while now. This is why we switched to bi-weekly and didn't update last week. Your exclusive pets, NX, not all, can be used in the new game. Did you hear that? Your exclusive pets, NX, not all. So you might be thinking, what do you mean, not all? What he means is obviously, most likely, merch. A lot of people were saying you could reuse the merch codes, and I'm actually happy that you can't. Codes can't be used again in the new game. I'm actually very happy about that. You know why? So many of you freaking kids were like saying to me, oh, I collected so many codes from YouTubers. How dare you? First of all, that's very scummy. Second of all, that's morally wrong. You're stealing. It's called stealing, and you're a bad person. Karma will come to you. Karma will come to you. Stop being a bad person. Okay. Now, I'm betting the Titanic pets you already got, if you got any, will be able to be used in the new game. And also, if you got exclusive X. And hopefully a lot of huge pets that you hatched, if you hatched any from Pet Simulator X, will be able to be used in this new game. The only thing you can't use is probably the merch. And I'm actually very happy about that. Screw the merch. Let it die in Pet Simulator X. Don't be like, oh no, I can't. This is a new game. You have to remember, this is a new game. The fact that he even wants to give you some of the pets, you should be happy about that. This is not Pet Simulator X continued, even though it kind of seems like, even though it kind of seems like it. This is a new Pet Simulator game. It's not Pet Simulator X. So the fact that he's willing to meet you in the middle and let you use, for example, your Titanics, probably also your huge pets that you had in PSX, most likely will be able to be used in this new game, or at least some of them. And I'm all okay with that. I don't need my merch in this new game, okay? But yeah, they did say this right here. Warning, codes can be reused in future games. Do not share future games. That doesn't necessarily mean this specific future game, okay? Oh, he says right here, they can still redeem either now or in the new game. Regardless, it carries over. We're updating the site. Sorry, can you just clarify so I'm clear? As I've invested a lot in this, codes can be used again next too. By this, are you saying if you redeem the code in Oh, yes. Now it makes sense. You actually get to keep your merch. I'm sorry. I think, did he respond to that? Either way, you will have the DLC in the new game unless you redeemed it months ago and traded it off. Okay, that actually means I have more questions. I have DM'd you. If you could please look when you get a chance. I have so many questions as well. It seems like he's kind of backfiring on this statement when he said you cannot reuse the merch. Because that's clearly what he said, right? Also clarifying for merch owners, codes can't be used again in the new game. And then yes, we've seen this before. We know this because we've been talking about this before. Codes can be reused in future games. And then he's like, they can still redeem either now or in the new game. Regardless, it carries over. We are updating the site. So are you saying we can redeem the codes again in the new game, or only redeem them in Pet Simulator X and then carry them over? Because if you can redeem them again in the new game, that means I can potentially lose some of these because they were exposed in my videos in the past. And by the way, I'm gonna make sure those videos are privated before this video goes live, just in case. Okay, so don't try anything poopy person. Anywho, that's all I had for now. I'm excited for this new game. I'm thinking the new game will come out September. Because he's been talking about the number 9. And the fact that they didn't update Pet Simulator X the past 2 weeks, even though they should have updated it last weekend. And they didn't update it this weekend. Guess what? Time is near. The time is closing in on a new game. Yeah, that's all I had for now. Also check out my arm wrestling videos, please.
Okay.